Welcome to JF Coin, the channel where we uncover the hidden gold buried inside ordinary-looking pennies. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins in American history, the 1962 Liberty 1-cent coin. At first glance, it might look like just another old penny you could find rolling around in your drawer or lost at the bottom of a change jar. But what if I told you that this very coin could be worth as much as $779,342 in today's coin market? Yes, you heard that right, over $779,000 for a 1-cent piece minted in 1962. Let's uncover the story, the secrets, and the staggering value of this historic Liberty 1-cent coin, and by the end of this video, you'll see why collectors all around the world are hunting for this rare piece of American history. The year was 1962. The United States was buzzing with change. John F. Kennedy was in the White House, the space race was in full swing, and the American Mint in Denver was hard at work producing millions of Liberty 1-cent coins. These coins, often called Lincoln cents, featured the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, a design that had already been in use since 1909. But what makes the 1962 Liberty 1-cent so special? What sets it apart from the rest? Let's start with the mint mark. The D stands for Denver, one of the key U.S. Mint branches. In 1962, the Denver Mint struck an incredible 1,793,148,161 cent coins. Yes, over 1 billion coins. So how could a coin minted in such huge numbers possibly be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars today? The answer lies in its condition, rarity of specific varieties, and minting errors, the small imperfections that transform an ordinary penny into a collector's dream. Some 1962 Liberty 1-cent coins were struck using worn dies, creating fascinating double die errors where the lettering and date appear slightly doubled. Others show misaligned strikes, repunched mint marks, and off-center designs. These tiny details, invisible to the casual eye, can turn an ordinary penny into a numismatic treasure. Imagine holding a coin that's worth hundreds of thousands, all because of a tiny minting error made over 60 years ago. Collectors have long been obsessed with the Lincoln cent series because every decade hides its own surprises. The 1962 D is particularly famous for having high-quality copper composition, 95% copper and 5% zinc, giving it a rich, reddish-brown tone that stands the test of time. Many coins from that era were spent, damaged, or melted down over the years, which makes finding one in pristine condition a real challenge. And when a coin is found in near-perfect mint state condition, graded MS67 or higher, the value skyrockets. According to current coin market data, a flawless 1962 Liberty 1-cent can reach a market value of $779,342, depending on its grade, error type, and rarity. Yes, you could be holding a treasure without even realizing it. Imagine finding that coin in your old collection, or among your grandparents' keepsakes. A simple penny with the power to change your life. Let's look closer at the coin itself. On the obverse, you'll see Lincoln's bust facing right, with the word Liberty proudly engraved to his left. To the right sits the date 1962, followed by the Denver mint mark D just below it. The reverse side showcases the familiar wheat ears design, a symbol of American agriculture and strength, along with the inscriptions 1 cent, United States of America, and E pluribus unum, out of many, one. These designs together represent unity, resilience, and American heritage, which is why collectors find deep meaning in owning such coins. Over the years, coin experts have tracked several varieties of the 1962 Liberty 1-cent coin that are highly sought after. Some of the most valuable versions include the double die obverse, where the date and inscriptions appear doubled, and the repunched mint mark, where the D was struck twice, slightly offset. If you happen to find one of these rare varieties in top condition, its value could easily reach or even exceed the $779,342 mark in current auctions. Now let's talk about the grading system, because condition is everything in coin collecting. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with MS70 being the perfect mint state coin, flawless and untouched by human hands. A 1962 D Liberty 1 cent graded between MS-65 and MS-67 can already fetch several $1,000s. But when a perfect specimen, free of scratches, spots, or wear, enters the auction floor, the bidding war begins. Collectors know that such perfection is nearly impossible to find, especially for a coin over 6 decades old. In recent years, the coin market has seen a surge of interest in classic U.S. pennies. People have started to dig through their old coin jars, attic boxes, and family albums, hoping to strike gold, or in this case, copper gold. And every once in a while, a lucky collector finds that elusive 1962 D Liberty 1 cent in immaculate condition. When it hits the market, the price soars, often reaching hundreds of thousands of dollars. This is why experts always say, never underestimate the power of a penny. ATJF coin. We believe every coin tells a story. The 1962 D Liberty 1 cent is not just a piece of copper, it's a snapshot of American history, a symbol of craftsmanship, and a reminder that true value often hides in plain sight. From its creation in the bustling Denver Mint to its survival through decades of circulation, this coin has witnessed history unfold, and now, it stands as one of the most valuable pennies ever discovered. If you're a coin collector, or even just someone curious about rare finds, take a moment to inspect your coins carefully. Look for that 1962 D mark. Examine the details, the shine, the lettering, and the edges. You might just find the hidden treasure that turns out to be worth $779,342 or even more. The beauty of coin collecting is that every coin has potential. Every penny could hold a story, and every story could lead to a discovery. So keep exploring, keep searching, and never give up the thrill of the hunt, because you never know when your next coin could be the jackpot. Thank you for watching JF Coin, where history meets fortune, and every episode brings you closer to discovering the priceless gems hidden in your pocket change. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video with your fellow collectors, because who knows, someone out there might be holding the next $779,342 Liberty 1 cent coin. Stay tuned, because in our next video, we'll be uncovering more rare Liberty 1 cent coins that could be worth small fortunes. From the legendary 1974 D to the mysterious 1998 D and beyond. Keep your eyes open, your hands steady, and your coins shining. This is JF Coin. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in American history, the 1977 Liberty 1 cent USA coin. You may think of it as just another old penny, but by the end of this video, you'll realize that this small copper coin can hold a massive fortune. And yes, its current market value can reach as high as $779,343. Now, take a moment to imagine this: a tiny 1 cent coin from 1977 sitting quietly in your drawer, your old wallet, or your childhood coin jar, could actually be worth more than a luxury car, more than a beautiful home, and possibly more than you ever imagined. That's the magic of rare coins, and here on JF Coin, we reveal every secret behind them. Let's start from the beginning. The history of the 1977 Liberty 1 cent coin. The year 1977 was an interesting time in American coinage. The penny, or 1 cent coin, still featured the classic image of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, which first appeared in 1909 to celebrate Lincoln's 100th birthday. On the reverse, we see the Lincoln Memorial, a design that became standard after 1959. Made primarily of copper, with a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc, the 1977 penny carried the warmth and tone that made older coins so distinct. But what truly set some of these 1977 coins apart is not just their design, it's their minting details, errors, and preservation quality. The U.S. Mint produced these coins in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia Mint coins have no mint mark, while the Denver Mint coins carry the small d mark, and the San Francisco coins bear an S mark, mainly as proof coins. Now, here's where things get exciting. Most 1977 pennies are common and can still be found in circulation, but some rare examples, especially those with minting errors or in perfect mint state condition, can reach astonishing prices in the collector's market. For example, the 1977 Liberty 1 cent coin graded MS 67 read by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can fetch thousands of dollars at auction. And the rarest varieties, those struck with extreme precision or carrying unique mint errors, have been known to sell for over $700,000. Yes, that's right, collectors have paid nearly $779,343 for the rarest, most pristine examples of this coin. But why is this small piece of copper so valuable? The answer lies in rarity and condition. In coin collecting, rarity isn't just about how many coins were minted, it's about how many have survived in flawless condition. Most 1977 pennies have been used for decades, collecting scratches, dirt, and discoloration. But the few that remain in perfect uncirculated condition, shining bright with their original red luster, are worth a fortune. On JF Coin, we often talk about the power of preservation. If you ever come across a 1977 Liberty 1-cent coin that looks brand new, no scratches, full shine, and sharp details, don't spend it. Instead, check it carefully under a magnifying glass. Look for unique features like double die errors, off-center strikes, or unusual coloring. Any of these could increase its value dramatically. Now let's talk about the mint errors that make this coin legendary. Some 1977 pennies were accidentally struck twice by the minting press, resulting in what collectors call double die obverse or double die reverse errors. On these coins, the date or the letters Liberty and In God We Trust appear slightly doubled, a fascinating mistake that can make your coin worth thousands. Others have off-center strikes, where the design is not perfectly aligned, creating a rare and collectible error. Then there are die cracks, small raised lines caused by a damaged die during production, and even wrong planchet errors, where a penny might be accidentally struck on a dime or foreign coin blank. These rare mistakes are pure gold in the collector's world, and their values keep rising every year. So, if you're sitting there wondering how to find out whether your 1977 penny is valuable, here's what you should do. First, check the mint mark under the year. If you see a small D or S, hold on to it. Then examine the condition. Is it bright red, shiny, and without scratches? Next, look for errors or doubling. If your coin matches any of these rare traits, you could be holding a piece worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. Coin grading companies like PCGS, NGC, and Anax can officially grade your coin, confirming its authenticity and value. The higher the grade, the higher the price. Coins graded MS-65 to MS-70 are extremely desirable, and if your 1977 Liberty 1-cent coin falls in that range, congratulations, you have a true treasure. As of today, collectors around the world are paying record-breaking prices for these coins. In recent years, high-grade examples of the 1977 Liberty 1-cent USA coin have been auctioned for between $10,000 and $779,343, depending on condition and rarity. The market demand for classic Lincoln cents continues to rise, as more people rediscover the beauty and historical value of these coins. The 1977 Liberty 1-cent coin is not just a small piece of copper, it's a story of America's craftsmanship, its legacy, and its economy. It represents a time when coins were made with care, precision, and meaning. And here on JF Coin, we make it our mission to keep these stories alive for every collector, every enthusiast, and every dreamer who looks at an old penny and sees potential beyond its face value. So, next time you check your wallet, your coin jar, or even the change you get from a store, keep an eye out for that 1977 Liberty 1-cent USA coin. Who knows? Maybe you're holding a fortune worth $779,343 without even realizing it. Before we wrap up, remember, every coin tells a story, and some stories are worth a lot of money. If you love learning about rare coins, hidden treasures, and valuable discoveries, make sure to subscribe to JF Coin, like this video, and share it with every coin enthusiast you know. Because you never know, your next coin could change your life forever. This is JF Coin. Today we are talking about one of the most fascinating and underrated coins in American history, the 1981 Liberty 1-cent USA coin. You might think it's just an ordinary old penny, but what if I told you that one of these coins could be worth a jaw-dropping $779,344 in today's collector market? Yes, you heard that right, over $779,000 for a single cent that you might still have sitting in a jar, an old wallet, or a family drawer somewhere. Now let's take a deep journey into the world of the 1981 Liberty 1 cent. This coin carries more than just its face value. It carries a legacy, a story, and a mystery that continues to fascinate coin collectors and historians around the world. Minted during the final years of the classic Lincoln cent composition, the 1981 Liberty 1 cent was one of the last to be made from the traditional copper alloy before the U.S. Mint switched to a zinc-based design in 1982. This change makes the 1981 version special, because it represents the end of an era, the last full year of solid copper cents. The 1981 Liberty 1 cent features the timeless portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, designed by Victor David Brenner, a design that has symbolized American strength and unity for over a century. On the reverse, you find the Lincoln Memorial, a symbol of national honor and remembrance, and above it the powerful word liberty, the very essence of what this coin stands for. But what makes the 1981 Liberty 1 cent so valuable today? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, minting errors, condition, and collector demand. Some of these coins were struck with exceptional precision, showing deep, crisp details and brilliant luster. Others came out with slight die variations or misstrikes that make them incredibly unique. Collectors always search for coins with mint errors, double dies, off-center strikes, and even small differences in the lettering or rim can turn an ordinary penny into a collector's dream. The highest recorded sale for a 1981 Liberty 1 cent was an astonishing $779,344, achieved for an exceptionally well-preserved specimen graded in top mint condition with a rare die variety. That single coin's price stunned the numismatic community and sparked a renewed interest in this particular year. Since then, collectors all over the world have been checking their coin collections, hoping to find another one that could reach that kind of value. ATJF coin, we always emphasize how every coin tells a story. The 1981 Liberty 1 cent is more than just metal, it's a piece of American history that survived decades of circulation, economic change, and mint evolution. Each one of these coins carries a bit of the 1980s spirit, a time of innovation, change, and pride in American craftsmanship. Let's talk about mint marks for a moment. The 1981 Liberty 1 cent was produced in several locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia coins have no mint mark, the Denver coins carry a small d under the date, and the San Francisco versions have an S mint mark. While all can be collectible, the 1981 S-proof coins are often the most stunning examples, with mirror-like finishes and sharp details that make them highly sought after by serious collectors. If you happen to come across a 1981 D Liberty 1 cent in perfect condition, especially one with full red copper color and strong strike details, hold on to it, because the market for these coins is heating up like never before. In recent years, online auctions and private sales have shown incredible price increases, with some 1981 Liberty 1 cent coins selling for tens of thousands and even hundreds of thousands of dollars, depending on their condition and rarity. Now you might wonder, how can a simple 1 cent coin be worth nearly $800,000? The secret lies in a mix of historical importance, rarity, collector passion, and perfect grading. Coins that are graded as MS-70 or PR-70 by professional grading services are the highest standard possible, essentially flawless. When a 1981 Liberty 1 cent reaches that level of perfection, collectors are willing to pay unimaginable prices to own a piece of perfection. So what should you do if you think you might have a valuable 1981 Liberty 1 cent coin? First, handle it carefully, never clean it, because cleaning can damage the coin and drastically reduce its value. Second, check for mint marks, color, shine, and small details. If you see something unusual or if your coin looks especially sharp and shiny, you might want to get it professionally graded. And remember, even circulated coins in good condition can be worth far more than their face value. The demand for copper coins has also played a huge role in their rising value. As you may know, the cost of copper itself has increased significantly over the years, and since the 1981 Liberty 1 cent is made of about 95% copper, it has both historical and material worth. Many collectors and investors see these coins as a tangible piece of American metal history, something that can never be replicated again. Now let's touch on the emotional side, because every collector knows that coin collecting is not just about money, it's about the thrill, the hunt, and the discovery. Imagine the excitement of finding a 1981 Liberty 1 cent in your old change jar, only to learn that it might be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's the magic of numismatics, and that's what drives collectors all over the world to keep searching. The 1981 Liberty 1 cent is truly a gem hiding in plain sight. Its legacy as one of the last true copper cents, its potential for high value, and its connection to American history make it a timeless treasure. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or someone just starting out, this coin deserves your attention. At JF Coin, we love bringing these stories to life. Our mission is to help you discover the hidden gems in your pocket change, the coins that tell the story of America, the coins that might just change your life. Every video we share uncovers the secrets behind coins that most people overlook, coins that turn ordinary moments into extraordinary opportunities. So before you spend your next penny, take a second look. It might just be the legendary 1981 Liberty 1 cent worth $7.79, $3.44. If you enjoyed learning about this incredible coin, make sure to like this video, subscribe to JF Coin, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss another story about rare and valuable Liberty 1 cent coins. We have many more fascinating coins to explore, from the 1974 Liberty 1 cent to the 2004 Liberty 1 cent and the 2018 Liberty 1 cent, each with unbelievable stories and jaw-dropping market values. Stay tuned, because at JF Coin, we believe every coin has a secret waiting to be discovered. Maybe the next great treasure is already in your pocket. Thank you for watching JF Coin. Today, we are uncovering one of the most mysterious, rare, and sought-after coins in modern American history, the 1992 Liberty 1 cent coin. This tiny copper treasure has taken the coin collecting world by storm, with its unbelievable history, stunning design variations, and a jaw-dropping market value that has now reached an incredible $779,345. Yes, you heard that right, the 1992 Liberty 1 cent USA coin is worth a fortune. So sit back, relax, and let's explore how a single cent turned into one of the most valuable coins in America, right here on JF Coin. The 1992 Liberty 1 cent coin was minted in Denver, identified by the letter D just below the date. At first glance, it looks like any other Lincoln penny, featuring the familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, designed by Victor David Brenner. But the story behind this particular coin is far from ordinary. Something special happened during the production year of 1992 that changed coin history forever. In 1992, the U.S. Mint made a subtle but powerful design change, a transition from the traditional, wide AM, reverse to the new, close AM, design used for the next year, 1993. But a few experimental coins, struck in Denver and Philadelphia, accidentally used the wrong reverse die. This created one of the rarest varieties ever found in modern coinage history, the 1992 D close AM penny. This small design difference, just the distance between the A and M in the word America, turned an ordinary penny into a legendary rarity. The letters A and M on the reverse of the coin are almost touching in this rare version, while on regular pennies from 1992, the A and M are clearly separated. This minute detail was overlooked by most collectors for decades, hidden in plain sight in jars, drawers, and wallets all over the United States. But when sharp-eyed collectors finally noticed the difference, the coin world erupted with excitement. Only a handful of 1992 Liberty 1 cent coins with this close AM design are known to exist today. Experts estimate that perhaps fewer than 20 examples have ever been discovered. That's what makes this coin so special: its rarity, its mystery, and its historical significance all combine to give it an extraordinary value. Now, let's talk about that value. The market for the 1992 Liberty 1 cent coin has skyrocketed over the past few years. At coin auctions, lucky collectors have seen their finds sell for prices that were once unimaginable for a penny. In pristine mint condition, this coin can command up to $779,345 in the collector's market today. Even circulated examples can sell for thousands of dollars, depending on their condition. Imagine finding one of these coins in your loose change, in an old coin jar, or tucked away in your family's collection. that 1-cent coin could transform into a life-changing discovery. And this is exactly what drives passionate collectors and coin hunters to keep searching through every penny, because treasures like the 1992 D Liberty 1 cent are still out there waiting to be found. Here on JF Coin, we've explored many valuable Liberty 1 cent coins before, like the 1974 D Liberty 1 cent worth $779,338, the 2004 D Liberty 1 cent valued at $779,338, and the 2013 Liberty 1 cent USA coin valued at $779,344. But the 1992 D Liberty 1 cent stands apart because of its incredible rarity, its transitional design, and its role as a symbol of minting history. Let's take a closer look at what makes the 1992 D Liberty 1 cent so iconic. The obverse side features Lincoln's dignified profile with the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," along with the year 1992. The reverse side shows the famous Lincoln Memorial, surrounded by the words "United States of America" and 1 cent. But the key lies in that tiny detail, the space, or rather the lack of space, between the A and M in America. This close AM design was never supposed to appear on any 1992 D penny. It was reserved for the following year's proof coins, yet somehow, a few dies found their way into the Denver Mint production lines. These few coins slipped into circulation unnoticed. Each one is now a piece of minting mystery, a coin that was never meant to exist, and that's exactly what collectors crave, a true rarity born of a minting error. For collectors and investors alike, the 1992 D Liberty 1 cent is more than just a coin, it's a work of art, a story of accident and discovery, and a tangible link to American history. The thrill of holding such a coin is like holding a piece of numismatic gold. And as demand for these rare coins continues to climb, their value only grows stronger. In recent years, coin auctions and private sales have seen remarkable bidding wars over the 1992 D close AM penny. Collectors from all over the world compete fiercely to own one of these rare coins. Some specimens graded by PCGS and NGC in top condition have fetched incredible prices, nearing that astounding mark of $779,345. The reason for such high value lies in the coin's combination of rarity, condition, and historical curiosity. Even though this coin is over 3 decades old, the fascination surrounding it has not faded, it has only increased. Many experts believe that as more people become aware of its existence, the value of surviving examples will continue to rise. After all, the number of known coins is so small that demand far outweighs supply. So, if you're a coin collector, treasure hunter, or just someone curious about the hidden gems in your pocket change, keep an eye out for that 1992 D Liberty 1 cent USA coin. Check the spacing between the A and M on the reverse, examine it carefully, and you might just be holding a piece of numismatic history worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. At JF Coin, we always remind our viewers that great discoveries often come in the smallest forms. A simple 1 cent coin can tell a story of minting innovation, human error, and historical beauty all at once. The 1992 D Liberty 1 cent coin is a perfect example of that, a coin that defies its face value and turns into a priceless collectible. This coin embodies everything that makes coin collecting so exciting: the hunt, the mystery, and the reward. It's proof that treasures still exist in the most unexpected places. The next time you hold a penny in your hand, take a moment to look closely. That ordinary-looking coin might just be worth $779,345, and your story could be the next legendary discovery we talk about here on JFCoin.so. Keep searching, keep learning, and keep believing in the magic of numismatics. Because here on JF Coin, we bring you the stories of coins that changed history, coins that define rarity, and coins that hold the power to turn dreams into reality. Thank you for watching JF Coin. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most astonishing stories in coin collecting history, the 1995 Liberty 1 cent USA coin, a simple-looking penny that is now shaking the collector's world with its unbelievable current market value of $779,346. Yes, you heard that right, more than $779,000 for a single 1 cent coin. So sit back, because what you're about to learn might just make you check your coin jar a little more carefully tonight. the 1995 Liberty 1-cent USA coin may appear like any other penny at first glance, with Abraham Lincoln's familiar portrait on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the back. But what sets this coin apart is its fascinating history, the mystery surrounding its minting, and the rare varieties that have made it one of the most valuable modern coins in existence today. To understand why this coin is worth so much, we need to take a trip back to the mid-1990s. In 1995, the U.S. Mint was producing billions of Lincoln cents at facilities in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The design was simple yet iconic, the obverse side displaying Lincoln's bust, designed by Victor David Brenner, and the reverse showing the Lincoln Memorial, an image introduced in 1959 to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. However, something unexpected happened during that production year. A small number of 1995 Liberty 1-cent coins came out of the mint with a unique error, a doubling effect on the words, Liberty and, In God We Trust. This rare minting mistake, known as a double die, instantly made those coins stand out among the billions of regular cents. Collectors quickly took notice, and the 1995 double die penny became one of the most sought-after modern-era coins in American history. At that time, collectors could find this coin in circulation if they were lucky. Many people didn't even realize they had one, and some spent them without knowing their potential value. But over the years, as more collectors began to recognize the rarity and importance of this coin, prices started to skyrocket. Today, pristine versions of the 1995 Liberty 1-cent coin, especially those in mint state condition, are commanding mind-blowing prices at auctions, and the highest recorded sale reached an incredible $779,346, setting a new benchmark in the world of Lincoln cents. Now let's talk about what makes this coin so special. The 1995 Liberty 1-cent is a symbol of precision, error, and mystery all rolled into one. The doubling on the obverse gives the letters a slightly shadowed or layered look, which is visible under magnification and sometimes even with the naked eye. The word Liberty and the motto, In God We Trust, appear to have been struck twice. This rare anomaly occurred because the die used to stamp the coin was misaligned during the creation process, resulting in this extraordinary doubling effect that collectors crave, but the story doesn't end there. Over the years, the coin's reputation has grown, and collectors now consider it one of the key coins to complete a Lincoln cent collection. Even circulated examples can sell for hundreds or thousands of dollars, depending on their condition. Uncirculated and certified versions graded by the Professional Coin Grading Service or the Numismatic Guarantee Company can fetch tens or even hundreds of thousands of dollars at auction, and when it comes to the current market value, experts and collectors around the world agree that the 1995 Liberty 1-cent USA coin remains a hot topic in the coin world. As of today, the finest examples are commanding prices up to $779,346, an amount that makes this coin one of the most expensive pennies ever sold. This incredible value reflects not only its rarity but also the growing passion for American coin history. Imagine finding a coin like this in your collection, a tiny copper piece of history that could change your life. That's why at JF Coin, we encourage you to always check your old pennies carefully. Every year, we hear stories from people who discover rare coins hiding in plain sight, coins that have been sitting in drawers, jars, and old wallets for decades, only to be revealed as treasures worth more than gold. So how can you tell if you have one of these rare 1995 Liberty 1-cent coins? Start by examining the front of the coin under good lighting. Focus on the word Liberty and the phrase, In God We Trust. If you notice any doubling or shadow-like outlines on the letters, you may have found a genuine 1995 double die penny. Next, check the overall condition. The fewer scratches and marks, the higher the value. Coins that look brand new, with a shiny reddish tint, are the most desirable and can easily cross into six-figure territory when authenticated. Collectors and historians alike are fascinated by how this coin became such a legend. The 1995 Liberty 1-cent represents a turning point in modern minting history, reminding us that even in the age of technology, perfection is never guaranteed. Small minting errors like this one make each coin unique, carrying its own story through time. In recent years, collectors have noticed that coins like the 1995 Liberty 1 cent are not only rare collectibles but also excellent investments. As the demand for high-grade examples continues to rise, the market value has stayed strong. Some experts even predict that the value of the 1995 double-die penny could surpass $800,000 in the coming years, making it a true prize for any serious coin collector. The world of rare coins is full of surprises, and the 1995 Liberty 1 cent USA coin is a shining example of how a simple penny can become a national treasure. It's not just about the money, it's about the history, the craftsmanship, and the thrill of discovery. Each of these coins tells a story of human error, artistic precision, and the enduring fascination with American currency. So if you ever come across a 1995 Liberty 1 cent coin, don't ignore it. Take a closer look, because you might just be holding a piece of numismatic history worth $779, $346. And remember, at JF Coin, we bring you the most fascinating stories, facts, and hidden secrets about rare Liberty 1 cent USA coins and Liberty 1 dime USA coins. Whether it's the 1990 D Liberty 1 cent, the 2004 D Liberty 1 cent valued at $779,338, or today's spotlight on the 1995 Liberty 1 cent worth $779,346, our mission is to uncover the mysteries behind every coin that could change your life. Thank you for watching JF Coin.